my god. Okay. Alright. Whew. We did it, Joe. What a surprise. Okay, wait, sorry, let me close. Oh, hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Oh, my God. I am tie-tie, but I'm happy to see you all. UB, thank you so much for the 15 months. I missed you guys already. I know. I feel, okay, it's been like the weirdest. I don't even know how long I've been gone. The travel day to Armenia is so long, and it's a 12-hour time difference, or it's like an 11-hour time difference from LA. So I left on Wednesday, and I got to Armenia technically early Friday morning. What day is it here? It's Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. And then I sound and look so swollen because I sound and feel so swollen. It's very it's been very dusty, but it did rain here, so that's good. So hopefully it clears up some of the dust. I know, it's really late. Don't be reverse parasocial. I am. It is 8:55 in the morning here. I slept for a couple hours. That's kind of been the vibe so far. I left the LA Armenians for Yerevan Armenians. Oh yeah, I'm getting the Yerevan Armenians for the next 5 days. Does that mean you're 12 hours in the future? Does anything interesting happen tomorrow? You know, not yet, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen in the future. Back to the future we go. Holy jet lag. Yeah. Yep. So anyway, yesterday what happened was, so we get in at like 2:30 in the morning. Came to our little apartment that we're staying in, which is where I'm sitting here. We're getting the full Yerevan experience. Last time I came here, I stayed in this really beautiful hotel, in like the main strip of downtown Yerevan. But now I am staying in an apartment, and my friends who I'm with, they're all here. I'm going to try to be quiet when I go inside. I want to show you guys a little bit of the apartment, but I won't do like a full tour. I myself have not explored all the interesting things in this place, but I'll show you a couple. But anyway, two of my friends, my friend and her husband, got in, they got in today at like 6 a.m. So they had a layover in Poland, and then got here, so I think they're kind of trying to rest a little bit. The thing with flying to Armenia is that, Jacob, thank you for the 22 months. Sean, thank you for the 11 months. Flying to Armenia means you fly in really late. Like, there's just no flights that get in any earlier than like 1 in the morning. So you always arrive really late, and then you leave really late. So my return flight to Los Angeles is like 3:30 in the morning or something like that. How long was the flight? The flight was, so the first flight was a little less than 16 hours, and I flew from LA to Doha, so I was in Qatar, and then we had a little bit of a layover there, and then from there, we actually went past Armenia, which is why it's a longer flight. If you go to Poland, it's like, if you fly into Warsaw, it's shorter, but it's a longer layover. And then from Doha, we flew to Yerevan, which is the capital of Armenia, and that was like 3 hours of a flight. The LA to Doha is crazy. Absolutely nuts. LZ, thank you for the Prime. I'm pretty sure, too, that there must have been some royal family or just cajillionaires on the flight, because when we landed in Doha, there were 3 Rolls Royces waiting. Like, when you land in Doha, you have to take a bus. Like, you land on the tarmac, and then you have to take a bus to the airport. Like, it's not like you land and then you get off on the sky bridge right into the airport. And when we landed, there were 3, like, gorgeous... No, not Rolls... Wait, Rolls Royces or Bentleys? I don't know. I never can tell the difference. But, like, one of those two. And there was like, a family who had been on the flight that the people in the cars, like, grabbed their bags. Didn't even let them have them carry their bags down the stairs. I was just looking, I was like, oh, shit, okay. And then put them right into the Rolls Royces and took off the tarmac. Yeah, I was like, where's my Rolls Royce? Perfect after raw dogging a flight for 16 hours. Mm-hmm. You know? Did the time travel mess with your head? Oh, it's fucking with me. Yeah. Like, that's why I was trying to communicate in the Discord what time I was going to try to go live. Because basically I knew, I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm only sleeping a couple hours at a time. So it's like, I'm going to be up. I know it's going to be late night in LA, but I want to try my backpack out. And right now I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't know what's going to happen. And this is like in the city. And I just don't know what's going to happen when we start doing our little trips outside of the city, like going to the countryside, seeing some really cool stuff that I really wanted to try to stream. I just don't know if it's going to work. So I'm basically like, I am going to do a short stream here to try the backpack out. My plan is to just walk around a little bit. It's morning. Yerevan is a place where people get up late. It's also the weekend. But like, it's 9 o'clock and it's still really quiet out. Like, this is a very nightlife city. Preston, thank you for the 3 months. What's the plan today? Yeah, so that's my plan. They're all resting. Yesterday, you guys, oh my god. So, I have 2 phones now. I went to Verizon. I spent like 3.5 hours at Verizon before I left. For this trip, because 1, I needed a new phone, mine was busted, and then 2, I wanted to get the phone that like Cutie and Sam and everybody has to vlog and also stream off of, like if the backpack didn't work. And I get to I get in, and already I was having issues. Like, I was using Travel Pass, and then suddenly I started getting all these texts that it's like, your international data charges have exceeded $50. And then 5 seconds later, your international data charges have exceeded $150. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I'm at the Airbnb. I'm literally just like on my email right now. And Big A Ange, thank you for the 12 months. And so I had to try to call Verizon, and then I realized my phone's not making calls. I was like, what the fuck? I still can't make or receive any calls on my phone. Nothing. Yeah, so that's been a nightmare. But anyway, so I'm like trying to message with Verizon, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then that was a whole mess. And then the next day, I was like, okay, I just need to get a couple hours of sleep. And the next day, I still did not have service on either of my phones. And I was still having, like, even when I was on the Wi-Fi, it was fucked up. And then I was like talking to Verizon customer service, and I'd get one phone to work, and then the other phone You can use the app text now. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't need to make any calls, whatever. The people who need to know I'm here, know I'm here. There's such a thing as text message too, so, like, if it's an emergency and I need to make a call, I'll use one of my friend's phones, but, so I wake up and I don't have any service on either of my phones, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm pissed because it's my first day here, and my one girlfriend who I came in with, and then our friend who's an Armenian who we're visiting here, we, like, finally have, I'm like, all right, guys, I've been at this for hours. I don't know what the fuck is going on with either of these phones. It's like, this is insane. So she's like, okay, well, let's just go get a bite to eat. So we're walking around, and I have my two phones. I look like a goddamn nerd. I literally have the two phones. We sit down at a cafe. I get the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to, I'm trying to get them to work, and it wasn't working. And I was like, they wanted to go walk around, and because my friend has never been to Armenia. I wanted to go walk around, and I was like, I just have to take care of this, because I just, at the very minimum, need to have service on my phone. Like, this isn't even about, I can't even get into the, like, will I be able to stream whatever. I'm like, I just need to get service on my very expensive phone plan that I'm paying for. It's happened to me before. You need to re-download. I had to, like, holy shit. I had to, like, reset and re-download and over and over and over again, and then, like, delete the eSIM, and then set it, and then they gave me a new one, and then delete it again and give me a new one, and it was nonstop. I mean, like, I didn't have any data, which is a problem, right? Because if I leave a Wi-Fi area, like the apartment here, I need to be able to have data. Like, I need data on my phone. Especially with stuff like this where, like, everyone's schedules are kind of fucked up right now. People are kind of just sleeping when they can here and there. So if I want to go out, and if I, like, I don't know, if I can't figure out how to get back. And then I think about the fact that I'm like, I've studied abroad once and I didn't have a phone. I, like, didn't have a phone. I literally used maps, but that was a long time ago. But also because I really, I paid money for this expensive phone line and this expensive plan to try and get a stream or two in Armenia. Like, I really wanted to be able to do that. And so I'm glad it's working so far, even though I haven't left the Airbnb yet. Yeah, I used to use paper maps back in the day. Elon, thank you for the 24 months. OMG, hi from the U.S. Hi from Armenia. Hopefully Verizon's giving you credit. It's one of those things that as soon as I got service working and the calls weren't working, I went, okay, I've spent far too much time on this. There's certain things that are just not working, and I'm not going to spend any more time trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, because I only have, let's see, today is Saturday, so I have today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I leave at like 3:30 in the morning on Wednesday. So I have 4 days, and I'm like, I'm not going to waste more time trying to fucking figure this out, and when I get back, I'm going into the Verizon store. Have you tried WhatsApp? Yeah, I mean, like, literally needing data on my phone. But anyway, so here we are. That's been what's going on. And then last night, my two friends and I went to dinner. So we had a great dinner. I am absolutely loving Armenian food, just like I did last time. All the cheese and herbs and meat and spices. It's so good. It's the best. And then today, I think we're going to my Armenian friend Elisa. Her cousin has a winery, so I think we're going to that later. and then probably doing something at night. So Armenia is a very bustling place at nighttime. Like, you'll see families walking around at 10 o'clock at night, like grandma, grandpa, babies. You see, like, you know, groups of kids just playing, like, doing shit. It is, it was the same when I went to Turkey, where it's, you know, it's not just like nightlife. Like, people are out at bars, people are, you know, at restaurants. It's just like families out at nighttime. It's really cool, yeah. It's a city that's very much so my vibe, because I'm a nighttime person. And it's one where, like, you really can't get a cup of coffee at 6 in the morning. If you're one of those, like, I'm up at 6 a.m., I want to go get my coffee, I want to get my day started, good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck with finding a place. Is this the #1 Armenian Twitch stream? It sure is. I can't believe, it's so funny how late it is in LA. It's like, let's see, if it's 9 o'clock here, it's 10 o'clock in Los Angeles. Yeah, no coffee at 6 a.m. Honestly, gross. You know what I mean? When you're in places like this, relax. Relax. You don't need to get up so early. You don't need to, like, boom, 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 get it going first thing in the morning. Just chill, you know? You know? Yeah, sleep in. Just enjoy a very slow morning. I feel like for the first couple days of me being here, it's basically going to be I sleep for a couple hours, and then I'm up, and then probably try to take a nap later. The view in the window looks so dreamy. Alright, let's get going. Let's try to walk around. I can't speak for chat, but having some short update streams to regale us with the stories of the day sounds like fun. Otherwise, have fun. Yeah, for sure. I always try to strike a balance when I'm traveling, especially if I'm with friends who are not streamers. Like, it's not a content trip. It's a friend trip. And so they've been, like, very excited for me to do content. They're like, well, yeah, like, do whatever, we'll help you out. But I'm also like, I always want to make sure that I'm present and enjoying things. And it's why I was like, okay, well, why don't I try my first stream when everyone is still sleeping, when I know I'll be up because I can't fucking sleep at all. How did you meet your Armenian friends? So all these friends of mine, we all met working in nightlife. So we were forged in the fires of working in nightclubs. And, oh shit, the live view is not plugged into power. Oh, whoa. And one modem seems to be not plugged in. Okay, hold on one second. Let's check this. Oopsie. Okay, hold on. That should be charging. Classic. And now let me check. Is the camera plugged in? It's not. Yeah, it's plugged into. Should I use the other one? Because when I plugged the other one in, it wasn't working. So there's two. Oh, by the way, guys, this is Cutie's backpack. I have Cutie's backpack with me, in Armenia. I can only tell. Yeah, the camera's plugged. It it is plugged. Let me see what is up with the modem. The modem is plugged in too. I haven't touched anything from when we, Nico, I haven't touched anything from when we worked on it last night. One modem seems not... Okay, I'm gonna get up and try to stream around the city, so I guess we'll see. I guess we will see, how it goes. Okay. The live view is still not charging. Weird. Let me try this. Okay, the live view is at 91%, so at least it has charge. Okay, now it's charging. Okay, can you send a photo where you plugged the USB cables in? Do you mean on the camera, or... Never mind. Okay, it's all good. Okay, great. Great. Thank you. Cutie's backpack has been on more planes than Cutie. I actually was on the phone with her before I left, and I told her, I was like, Cutie, Farley has more miles than you. It was like, in the last month, Farley has been in Montana, and now he's been in Austin with Will. I was like, you can't be out-traveled by my dog. And you also can't be out-traveled by your own backpack since I'm here in Armenia. She was like, oh shit, that's true. Farley jet setting. Alright guys, let's go. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, this is a little funky. Hold on. Okay, I got the backpack. We're good, I think. Okay. Oh shit. We are on the move. So let me show you guys. Here's out the balcony. This is the balcony. This is the streets of Armenia. Yes. Okay. Let's go on the move. Let's do it. Let's do it. So apparently, it's a beautiful day. Apparently, the person who owns this Airbnb is formerly a gymnastics, like Olympic gymnastics judge, or not Olympic, or like he was with the Gymnastics Federation of Armenia. So these are all, like, this is an Olympics flag he must have judged. He must have judged at that Olympics. Isn't that so funny, though? Phoenix Phonetics, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah. So there's just a couple things in here. Some artwork on the wall. Oh, here, this is my favorite thing. Look at this. Look at these horses. Look at them. A horse wall. Ugh. All the pretty horses. Okay, let's go on the move. keys. Hold on. Fuck, I forget how to open this door. Okay, hold on. It's very complicated. Locked in, I know. It's actually like so confusing. What the hell? Oh, maybe I'm not locked in. Maybe I'm just... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right. I think my friend is going to come meet me in a little bit. Let me just respond. Okay. I'm walking around. Let's meet. Let's meet up. Okay, great. Okay. All righty. Here we go. So we are going to... Yeah, I did kind of lose to that door. Who needs the expensive Montana horse art when you have Armenian horse mural? That's what I'm saying. You'll be leaving that guy a recording of the gymnastics performance. Yeah, I'll be like, you know, I'm actually... I actually performed gymnastics in front of 50,000 people. I'm kind of a big deal. Okay. I'm hoping this works. I am now on my data. Hold on. Oh, I think I have to press this. Okay. Here we go. We are out and about, peeps. We are out and about. Let's see which way we want to go. Let's just walk. Second door unlocked. Let's go for a little strolly stroll. Scooter time? Oh my god, if I tried to get on a scooter right now, if I tried to get on a scooter, I would be dead. I would wipe out. But yes, this is, if you're just getting here, this is POV morning in Armenia. Here's a little coffee to go. I'm gonna skip out on this though, because I'm gonna wait to go get a coffee in one of these little places. Okay. Let's see. I'm just kind of walking. It's very random. Showing you guys the streets. The locals are wondering who you're talking to? Yeah. Oh, does the lens have shit on it? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Did I make it worse? Okay, it's a little bit better. Okay, shows the mythical public transit. All right, we're walking over to it. See though, it's like 9:20 and people are just starting to get up. You know, they're just starting to open. This place looks really cute. Really, really cute. You just have like a bunch of these adorable little cafes, little hangout spots. So cute. So cute. What's the temp like? It's nice. It's probably 70s right now. Probably 70s right now. It rained all last night, so it's cool at the moment. One thing in Armenia that's really big are flower shops. So as we're walking around, you're gonna see a bunch of, like, there's one across the street, and then there's all these little, like, flower stores. All right, here are some buses. Wow. So exciting. Oh wait, I have to show you guys this sign. Hold on. Coffee man. Coffee man. Hey man, you want some coffee, man? Want some coffee, man? Alright, let's cross the street here when the light goes. He's the king of coffee. He's a coffee man. Alright. Oh yeah, Yerevan is a very walkable city. A lot of walking. A lot of walking. So here's some more flowers. See, I told you guys, big flower place. Big flower place. Also, the flowers are way better quality and much less expensive. All I want is a walkable city. Dude, every time I'm in a walkable city, I'm like, man, this is the best. Like, why can't every city be like this? There's a little hotel and sauna. Yeah. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. What are prices like? So my friend, my Armenian friend Elisa was saying that it's more expensive than when I was here last time. It's still cheaper than Los Angeles, especially if you're not going to like fancy places. She's like, but we have, like, prices have gone up in the last couple years. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. All right, you guys, the Rick and Morty vape shop. I just like, stuff like this is so funny to me. Like, what is a Rick and Morty themed vape shop doing here in Yerevan? Why not, you know? Why not? Actually, we were here last night. I'm trying to figure out, I think we had dinner somewhere around here. So there's one food in particular that I really want to try to do on stream. Yerevan has their version of dumplings. I think they're called Pikali? No, that's definitely not it. I just made that up. Shit, I can't remember what they're called. They're really big and they're delicious. They have like minced meat in them. Oh yeah, King Kali, thank you. King Kali is what they're called. And They're so delicious and like an Armenian classic. I was like, oh, that'd be a fun thing to try on stream. This is a pretty storefront. So cute. Can't get over how beautiful the streets are. I know, it's just so nice to walk around, you know? You know? It's gorgeous. Who are you? Who is she? Who is she? When, if I do another stream, if I can do another stream and my friend Elisa's here, she'll be able to fill in much more information. Like for people with questions or just, the little facts that she has. I'm just like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I think we had lunch here yesterday. I'm trying to remember. Just kind of walking through. Can you tell us more of that building's history? Yeah, that building was built and it's been around for a while. Ever been to Mexico City? I actually have never been to Mexico City, but I've always wanted to go to Mexico City. You should tell people you know Kim K. So my friend Elisa was like, every time people would, like the one thing that a lot of people who don't know anything else about Armenia know about Armenia is that the Kardashians are half Armenian. So if they find out that people who find out you're Armenian, they're like, oh, like the Kardashians? You're like, yeah, exactly so. Exactly like the Kardashians. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's take a look-see-poo. Why do I have a train? Oh, maybe the hype conductor train? I don't know. Maybe because you just really want trains. Look at how cute this is. Paul Cafe. There's so many great cafes here. This is sick. Hope you're having a great time. I am having a good time. I'm going to look at a map and just see if there's anything around here. I want to try to get to the... I want to get to Cascade. Let's see, how do I get there? I'll tune in. What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from Yerevan, Armenia. Okay, Cascade. Oh, there's a park. Shit, I went in the opposite direction. No, we're good, we're good. Okay, let me try to get to the park. It is shameful that I studied abroad and I used physical maps and I didn't have a phone, and now I'm like, how do I get to this place that's 2 blocks away? Okay, what street am I on? I think I'm on Terian. I should be on Terian Street, so I want to go up, I think. Let's try this. Just ask locals, hey, how do you get to the park? Come to Georgia, it's so close and so beautiful. Oh, I would love to. I have to be back. I have to be back on the 11th. Okay, I think I'm walking the right way. One second. Okay. So then I want to walk 2 blocks. And then I go left on Sayat Nova Avenue. Okay, hold on, my friend. Right now. Okay.
My friend who flew in from LA today is like, I am not sleeping. I know, I don't even feel like I'm talking that loudly, but I feel like I'm talking loudly because it's so quiet here. I'm like, welcome to Armenia. One sec. My friend's like, is there a good coffee shop to go to? I'm like, there's so many. There are so many. That guy was vibing. He was vibing. He was. Ooh, okay, I'm starting to get a little sweaty. So I think, let's see where we are. Yeah, this looks familiar from when I was last time here. So I think this is a pretty pop area. Like I remember last time I was here, this area at like 10, 11 o'clock is just filled with people. Families, old people, kids, street performers. How's our service? I look like I have 2 bars right now. We hanging in there? We good? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Little tiny stutter. Yeah, I saw that I dropped down to 2 bars of data, but that's okay. Whatevsky. We're just cruising around Yerevan a little bit. Are you gonna stay in Yerevan or go outside? So we have like I think 1 or 2 trips outside the city to go look at like monuments, check out the countryside, stuff that I did last time that I was here. But I am here less, so last time I came here, I was here for like almost 10 days. So we got a lot done. But one of the things we're doing while here is my friend Elise's parents are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary. And so they are having a big party. And the thing about Armenia is like everyone knows each other. So this, at first they described this as like, yeah, it's like a smallish party. And I think it's like 60 people. And they are going all out for it. And I'm sure more people will be invited. I'm sure as we get closer to the day. Do many people speak English? Not like if I were in Paris. It's, you know, it's not as metropolitan as like as Paris or, you know, in London where they speak English. There are definitely people who try to speak English, like when you're at a restaurant. Our waitress yesterday was Russian and she doesn't speak Armenian. So, oh, look at the papas! Yeah, there's a lot of stray dogs, but they're pretty well taken care of and they're all tagged. So they all have tags on their ears. The doggos. The thing is that you can't feed the dogs or they will literally follow you home. I wanted to feed a dog last night. My friend was like, he will follow you home and he will stay there. And I was like, oh, she goes, they're well taken care of. And you can tell too, like they are not, they're not like skin and bones, you know, street dogs. All right, what do we have here? I'm like, can I keep them all? Can I keep them all? Would you say Armenia is solo traveler friendly? Yeah, I do think Armenia is a place, but I feel like this about any place where if you are traveling with someone who's from here, or like if you know someone who's from here, it'll just make it a better experience, you know? All right, let's see what this is. I really like to go to places where I know somebody who's from there, so I can get the best experience possible. Okay, so this is Megarian carpet, and it's made out of stone, semi-precious stones found in Armenia. Wow, look at that! Not the type of carpet you want to lay on. Not the type of carpet that Kimberly Guilfoyle and Gavin Newsom would do a sexy Vanity Fair photo shoot on, or Vogue, or whatever it was for. But very cool nonetheless. Yeah, you can see it rained last night. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Let's walk up this way. I think there's an opera house around here. Oh, I saw someone say something about, my ex said that about Armenians all over the world, like he'd go to a cousin's wedding. Oh yeah. When I was here last year, I went to a wedding. I was like, or not last year, a couple years ago. I was like, is that okay? Because weddings in the US are very, like, those guest lists are very strict. It's not something where like, oh hey, I have a friend who's in town visiting, can they come to your wedding? It doesn't work that way. But when I was here, it was like a big group of us, and it was like a group of group of people I knew who had all like convened in Armenia, and we all went to this wedding and we had the best time ever. And the other thing is we in like US American weddings, typically, you know, you have like cocktail hour and then dinner, and then things kind of wrap up by like 11, and the oldsters usually have gone to bed before that, and then young people will like go to a bar. Oh no, an Armenian wedding, we left at 3 in the morning, and there were so many people there still. There were tons of older people there still. It was not something that, like the party had not slowed down. We were like, okay, it's time to go to bed. All right, so let's see what we got here. I think this is the opera house, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we've got the Armenian flag up there. Weddings in the Middle East are open to everyone. They're like, you want to come? Okay, who's this guy? Let's see. Let's see who this guy is. Well, I'm guessing he's important. I can't read the Armenian, so I'm not sure. Maybe a scholar or something, a writer, a playwright, a composer. I would guess a composer, because we are outside the opera house. Armenian Lincoln. He looks like he's got a book or something in his hand. Maybe it's his musical compositions. It's reminding me of Romania a bit. I've never been to Romania. Always wanted to go though. See, look at all the doggos. Hi, Bubba's. Hi. Hi, you hanging out? God, I miss Farley so much. Hi. Had you pet? Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so good. You having a good day? You having a good day? Oh, now watch this though, guys. I think. Are you gonna follow me? Let's see. Oh. Oh no, you're gonna pay tribute to Armenian Lincoln. I know, I know they'll follow. I'm such a sucker, though. I'm such a sucker for the good boys. Like, here's another sweet boy. A very patriotic dog. Hi, baby. Oh, you get some sleep in the shade there. The good boys. I don't know why I say good boys even if they're female dogs too. Everyone is just a good boy. He's just a good boy. No, I've learned not to feed the dogs because they are well fed and also they will literally follow me home. Statue is Hovhannes Tumanyan, an Armenian poet, writer, translator, and literary and public activist. He's the national poet of Armenia. Tumanyan wrote poems, quatrains, ballads, novels, fables, and critical and journalistic articles. Okay, so I kind of guessed correctly. You know. Whew. All right, that sun is coming out. I'm starting to feel hot. Very warm. So yeah, this is another center that will be like bustling later in the evenings. Should we go see a show in Armenia? Let's see. Let's see what they got. Oh yeah. Toronto, let's go. This is my shit. This is my shit, you guys. Woo! I cannot wait to see Angelina Jolie is starring as she is starring as Maria Callas, the legendary opera singer. The film is at Venice right now. Cannot wait to see it. So excited. I heard good reviews. Me too. It would be very exciting if this was, you know, if this is a role that Angie, like if we get Angie on the red carpets for award season, oh, we will be so blessed. She hasn't done anything since Eternals in 2021. Did they get a standing ovation? They did. A standing ovation is like pretty much par for the course, but it was one where I think it got a standing ovation also because it was great, and Angie was tearing up, and I just love her. Red carpet Angie is to die for. Oh my god. She is... Every time I look at her, I'm like, it is insane how beautiful you are. Like, the type of stunning that you just... It takes your breath away. Anyway. She is that bitch. Okay, we're in a little bit of shade here. Whew. Feels good. Let's see. How long have I been live? I don't want to burn through too much of my... I don't want to burn through too much of my data, just in case I try to stream something else. Like if we go on one of our excursions, if I'm able to get the backpack working. I've been live for about an hour. Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm going to, where am I? Oh, there's like I don't know if you guys can see it. There is a giant Ferris wheel at the top of this hill. Another thing I really want to do is there are these steps, and I don't know where they are, and I also do not have the physical capability to do them right now, but they are intensive steps, and you walk all the way up them, and you have the most amazing view of the city. Absolutely glorious. So I want to try to attempt those steps. I'm sure my friends will want to do them though. So that's something that I can stream as well. The steps are really close. You guys, there's no way I could fucking do them right now, though. I am like 3 hours of sleep. We might do them like towards, I remember I did it on the last day that I was in Armenia. That would be like a fun last day thing. If I tried to do it right now, I would collapse. I am not physically with it, let's just say. Whew. It's called Yerevan Cascade. Yes, that's where I think my friends were walking around yesterday when I was trying to figure out my phone situation. Okay. Whew. But this is good because the bag is working. The bag is working pretty smoothly. Now I am in the city where service is going to be best, so I don't know how it will be otherwise. It is working better than Paris, for sure. Hondo P. What are the steps? They are steps that are very intensive steps, but when you walk to the top, it's like the most beautiful view. Beautiful view of Yerevan. I just want to show you guys like street signs. It's for the Armenian. People are starting to get up, starting to wake up. So let's see where. Even the street signs are pretty, so pretty. Okay, a couple things. I think some people assume that because of Armenia's history with countries nearby being very aggressive towards Armenia, of course the Turkish genocide. I think people think that Armenia is like war torn. They're like, isn't that a dangerous place to be? Isn't it like a war torn place? No, it's not. It is not, as you can see. You know, there's life here. There's people just going to work, going to school, doing their thing. Now, there are, of course, areas of Armenia that states like Azerbaijan are constantly, you know, trying to like militarily take by force. And like last year, I can't remember the region in Armenia, but there were a number of Armenians who were killed, and it's definitely an ongoing regional issue. However, when I came here a couple years ago and I talked to Armenians and I said, you know, I have to say, and it was done with Israeli weapons. Yes, Azerbaijan is being armed by Israel. I told, or what was I saying? So when I was here last time and I talked to Armenians, I was like, I've not really been in a place like this where people are so joyful. It's like, you know, the nightlife and how, just how much Armenians really celebrate and enjoy life. And every Armenian I talked to was like, that's because we know how, you know, we know how hard life can be. We know how, we have a history full of tragedy. And so we want to celebrate life every moment that we can. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous mentality of like, just because we have faced a lot of, faced a lot of pain and suffering, doesn't mean that we just like don't enjoy our lives, and in fact we enjoy life more. Living life. All right, where am I? Let's see. I think I'm almost back where we started. Let's see. Pushkin. Woo! Ooh-wee, Mr. Krabs. Armenians are resilient. Yes, there's a lot of peoples who have faced, faced so much hardship, and it's made them very resilient and appreciative of like little things that make up the beauty of life. Okay, so I think I am I think I'm just about back to where I am. I'm gonna meet my friend here for a coffee. Let me see. No, I'm not lost. Harley, Steven! Hi, guys! Oh, excuse me. You guys want to say hi to my community, you cutie pies? You guys are in Armenia! So exciting! Okay, I'm going to sign off here and then I'm going to come join you guys for coffee. Okay, peeps. First stream a success. Mostly, I just wanted to try out this bag. I don't want to burn through all my data, so I can try and do, try and do some other streams. I'm starting to sweat. Woo! Starting to sweat. Let me put this right here so I see. Hopefully no one kicks me out. Okay. There we go. There we go. Thanks for the quick stream. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's really late over there, so thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that I'm here. I am in Armenia. We've got lots of cool things coming up, and basically content plan is to try and get another stream or two in. Probably just little short guys. Just so I don't burn through all my data and then I have doesn't work at all. But anyway, also I need to remember to keep vlogging because I want to have vlogs. I want to have vlog content. Like, oh my god. Oh. I'm so bad at it. Okay. How should I do this? Let's see. I'm gonna pull up my Twitch here. A second. I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send y'all. Yeah, the Rodrigo vlog when. Good cue. Good cue. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna send you to Will. Can I do that in this? I have chats in up. Let's see. I just put Raid Caroline Fawn. Y'all, I am not okay. I just did slash raid myself. I'm so cooked. Okay, wait. Let me do this. Oh my god, I just did it again. What is wrong with me? I know what's wrong with me. I haven't slept. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, well, anyway, we're raiding Will. I'll see you guys. I'm not sure, but I'll communicate in the Discord, and I will let you know. Peace and love from Armenia. I hope you enjoyed just this brief little walking around, getting a little taste of the city, and hopefully more to come. All right. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your night.